he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means.
You know, but he's still young, he's strong, he's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man.
Kind of, in the most respectful way, like make him regret, coming out of retirement, to face me.
Canelo Alvarez will defend his super middleweight champion status against Terence.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
Crawford on September 13th. The fight has sent shockwaves throughout the boxing world, as Dana White.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
UFC's president is promoting it. In the midst of this, Alvarez revealed what the future holds for him.
All the champions on Boots' radar. I mean, I still think it's bizarre that Manny Pacquiao's fighting for a world title 5 years out of the ring and just not anywhere near at world level anymore. Like that's boxing and it's the business, and we understand it. I think for Boots, like we talked about fighters that want legacy, all he wants to do is fight the champions. Mm-hmm. And I think physically it would be more beneficial for him to move to 154. Mm-hmm. But he just, he is world champion at 47. So whilst he can still make it, he just wants to fight the champions. Now, obviously, there's a chance of potentially fighting Lopez. It's not a champion, but I get the fight. It's a great fight and it's a big profile fight. And I think the only thing he's concerned about is whether he can still perform. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to just turn up one day and underperform. Mm-hmm. And he feels like that's the only thing that's affecting that factor is the weight cut. So he hasn't got many more, if any, left at 147. And whilst he's there, he just wants to fight the champions. And, he's a tremendous fighter. It's in a great position right now, coming off that performance. And he's got many years ahead of him. He's only just turned 28. Yeah. He's a baby.
On a podcast with Mexican soccer player Miguel Layun, Alvarez said he knows his days in boxing are numbered. He stated,
the police.
Hey, what's up, dog?
One.
Hey,
good,
sir.
Brother.
One, boss.
Put it right here.
Give me your license.
Time to come up. I see my partner, huh?
You're still a police?
Come
on, man. He's in the uniform.
Okay, tell her, say hello. How's everybody?
I thought you looked your bachelor.
Come on, he's still here. Not yet.
Uniform.
Oh, look what she gave you. I appreciate this for you. So make sure you take it to him. It's kind of warm for a scarf.
Thank you.
How's everybody?
Good, bro. Nice to see you. I have to meet them. I have to meet them.
Okay, yeah. Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Let's go eat like we always do.
dinner like that, or lunch. Right?
Yeah, you know how we do all the time.
What's up, man?
Hey. Nice
How you feeling?
Good, great.
that he wants to retire at 37 years old, and he is 34 now. In boxing terms, that would mean... mean 4 to 5 more projected fights. In an honest manner, Canelo said he is still fighting purely...
How would you describe your career? How would you describe your career?
My career. I don't want to raise my own chair.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, what else? Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, you know, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. You know, the fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Is that rematch still important?
Right? We need action. Like,
let's get a question from Christopher Sloan.
For the love of the game, as he has won everything there is to win in the sport and has plenty of money to live for the rest of his life.
You know, you look 46. He look old, but he look good in the gym, and like Pacquiao is not like regular person. You know, he's the best, one of the best ever. So you say, don't fight. It's better not more fight. But say, why now? You know.
Why not?
Yeah, you have a chance, man. You have only one life. You know, one life. You to take a risk, and I like it. You know, it's no way for criticize these things. You know, so I see 50-50 fight because it's big.
While no one is doubting Canelo's preparation for his bout versus Terence Crawford, it's a common saying that if you're speaking about retirement, your head is not in the right place. For a guy like Crawford, who is a shark, this might come as great news. According to Canelo, he still has 3 years left, so it's safe to assume that he isn't taking this.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
Crawford challenge lightly. However, Canelo has hinted the end and has been in previous talks of fighting Jake Paul, which would be merely a money fight, where Canelo should just dominate.
Manny Pacquiao's ring return at 46 years old. He's been out of the ring about the same time as you were when you stepped back in. Just what do you think what kind of challenge he's gonna face, having been a great fighter yourself and him, comparable in career-wise? What kind of challenges do you think he's gonna face, and any advice on him doing things a certain way that maybe you found you did a mistake or this and that, give or take?
You know what? When I came back that one horrible time, it was all me. It was my mindset. It was the way I thought. I believe I could win. I trained hard, but you know what? I won't do it again. You know what I mean? I won't do it again. But I can't tell someone don't do that, because I made too many comebacks.
As for Manny, just any advice for him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer.
take that away from somebody. It's just, right, it's kind of taking it away from somebody. You kind of got to find out what's there, right?
Absolutely. You know, if you just have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. And that's my thing. It could be positive, it could be negative. That's life.
But you can live with the result.
I can. Oh, you're talking now.
Crawford, on the other hand, is focused on harming one man and one man only, Alvarez. The world is in shock to see this fight. It's
Manny Pacquiao against Mario Barrios fight is signed, done for July of 2025. Pacquiao is 46 years old. We haven't seen him in the ring in years. Are you cool with Pacquiao against Mario Barrios?
If I was cool with Manny Pacquiao coming back and fighting Keith Thurman, I'm definitely going to be cool with this one. Barrios is not a puncher. Thurman was one of the biggest punchers in boxing. I think he's going to be just fine.
If Pacquiao wants to come back as a Hall of Famer and fight one more time, whatever. He didn't look good against Yordenis Ugas, and that was 5 years ago. We've seen him in these exhibitions looking fleshy, to say the least. It's meaningless because if Barrios wins, he's never going to fight a Boots Ennis. If Pacquiao wins, he's not going to fight anybody ever again. So I'm kind of indifferent to the whole thing.
It's not often that two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world clash in the squared circle while both are on top of their games. Not only is Dana White promoting this, but Netflix is streaming it. This will also mark the media return of one Max Kellerman.
I said it. I mean, at the end it's kill or be killed. You know, I know. You know, like if he has been hurt at any point, you know, he's gonna be the same way. Like I said, you know, it's just my job, you know, just to work on everything. Me and my team have been, you know, training and drilling, you know, these last couple weeks, and you know, finish off these next 6, you know, as best as we can, you know, so I could go in there come fight night and you know, still retain the title.
All right, guys.
Former ESPN talent who had disappeared from public eye in the last couple of years. Kellerman is regarded as the best boxer analyst there is. For pure boxing fans, having Kellerman call this fight is the biggest testament as to how big this is.
Boxing pros have shared their predictions for the highly anticipated fight between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao's name is synonymous with boxing greatness, and he is an 8-division world champion who has consistently defied expectations. But at 46 years old, Oscar De La Hoya suggested that after a 4-year layoff, he is biting off more than he can chew against the 29-year-old Barrios. Nonetheless, De La Hoya still insisted that Manny can do something great when the time comes and maybe take the win.
I hold a record, undisputed. You know? Yeah. But you know what? Hey, do what you want to do, man. You know.
All the champions on Boots' radar. I mean, I still think it's bizarre that Manny Pacquiao's fighting for a world title, 5 years out of the ring, and just not anywhere near at world level anymore.
147.
Thank you so much.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him. Can he do it? Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely.
Promoter Eddie Hearn is not optimistic about Pacquiao's chances, citing concerns about his age and long layoff. Hearn believes that Barrios, being younger and more active, has the upper hand in this matchup. He also suggested that if Pacquiao manages to win the title against Mario, then he will be on Boots Ennis' radar. He added that although it's bizarre to see Manny get back in the ring, he doesn't see him winning decisively against Barrios. On the other hand, Manny's former opponent Chris Algieri believes Pacquiao can overcome the odds against Barrios. He notes that Pacquiao's experience and ring intelligence could be decisive factors in the fight. Chris also added that Mario won't be able to do anything to Pacquiao when he unloads a barrage of punches on him.
While we wait for September 13th, maybe we can start appreciating the beginning of Canelo's twilight. The fights that he's been fighting, he's just like, oh, these guys. But I think him, knowing the caliber of fighter that I am, is going to push him to rise to the occasion. So I'm looking to fight the best Canelo Alvarez there is. The statement signals Crawford's full respect for his opponent. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned.